Hey guys, it's Yanu again, and today we're looking at the general anatomy of the human heart. Yeah, that's right, the muscle of love. The only organ in the body that apparently has more lives than a cat. Well, aside the liver, obviously. The heart is typically about the size of a clenched fist, and it lives at the center of the thoracic cavity, or more commonly the chest. Also, it sits between the two lungs, and it is just beneath the body of the sternum when you're looking at it from outside. And as tiny as this organ is, it actually has a couple of peculiar features. Number one, it constantly generates its own electricity. Granted, this is more than I can say about my country, but that'll be a rant for another video, and another channel, and possibly another identity. The part of the heart that does this, the electricity generator, is called the pacemaker or the sinoatrial node. It's the pacemaker because the electricity not only stimulates the contraction of the heart, but it also controls the rhythm. And this means that if a person has a heartbeat that is all over the place, then we got a problem. Number two, it can work even outside the body. Talk about an overachiever. Once again, this is due to the fact that its contraction is not dependent on signals from the nervous system, but it can generate its own stimulus. I mean, we even have those guys that are brain dead, like legally dead, but their heart is still beating and it's supplying blood to the other organs in the body, making them last longer if they're going to be used for transplant or something. Now imagine having a cadaver for your lab work and you find the heart still beating. That would be hilarious, but also really unlikely because they're usually connected to a ventilator to keep the oxygen flowing, but still, it will be really funny. Number three, although the heart is a single organ, it could be said to be made up of two pumps, the right and the left pump, and each pump has its atrium and ventricle. Each atrium also has a auricle, mostly for volume support, and it is so cool because these pumps are like really close together, obviously, because they're in the same organ, but their bloods don't mix. All credit here goes to the adapter of the heart and the brilliant creator of the heart, of course. The right side works for pulmonary circulation and the left side works for systemic circulation. They're like Batman and Robin, great teammates supplying the same body, and in this case, the right side is Robin and the left side is Batman, because the left side does much more work because it has to pump blood to the whole body, while the right side just has to pump to the lungs and also look cute while doing it. The heart also has valves that help it function properly, and its two major types are the AV valves and the semilunar valves. So from all we've seen, the major function of the heart, if it isn't already obvious, is to pump blood around the body. And sometimes though, some people have problems which could range from like coronary heart disease to cardiac arrhythmia or myocardial infarction. A myocardial infarction is basically just a fancy name for a heart attack. All some of these diseases could be congenital or genetically influenced. A healthy diet and adequate exercise should usually keep heart problems at bay. So, we're done looking at your heart. Thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Adios!